Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. LeBron James shares Lakers' biggest problems, calls for patience and belief in the process. The Los Angeles Lakers were blown out for the second straight game on Tuesday, losing 127-100 to the Phoenix Suns at Footprint Center. The third quarter doomed the Lakers in Saturday's contest against the Denver Nuggets and here against the Suns, so post-game, LeBron James was asked what has been their problem in the period. "We're not very good defensively or very good offensively the last couple of games in third," James said. James then stressed that the Lakers, who are now 10-7 on the season and 2-1 in the NBA Cup, aren't losing any belief in the processes in place. They recognize that it will take time to see the right results. "We are a process-oriented team," James stated. "We understand it's not going to happen overnight, so you stay even keel. You never get too high and you never get too low." James was then asked if the nature of these recent losses had led to the Lakers going away from things they usually do, and he didn't feel that was the case. "No. I mean, obviously, during the course of the game you want to play better," James said. "It's that simple. When you don't, obviously you get, what can you do better, you're frustrated at times, obviously. But you never get frustrated with the process. That is what it is, and you keep working on it." It would be an understatement to say the Lakers have played badly in the third quarter in their last two games. They were only down 62-60 against the Suns at halftime but then lost the third quarter 36-18. That all but ended the game as a contest. Against the Nuggets, meanwhile, the Lakers led 67-53 at the half but then lost the third quarter 37-15. Head coach J.J. Redick called out his players for not having the spirit to compete in that quarter, and you'd have expected a strong response from the group after that, but there wasn't one against the Suns. James himself didn't play all that well against Phoenix. The 39-year-old recorded 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists, but had 5 turnovers too, and shot 7-16 from the field. James has not been at his best recently, averaging 21.5 points per game on 47.6% shooting from the field in his last 6 outings, but I am not too worried about his play. I am a bit worried about the Lakers, though. They have now lost 3 games in a row for the first time this season, and while it's too early to hit the panic button, there are some worrying signs here. Their 118.2 defensive rating ranks 27th in the NBA, and that's just not good enough. The only teams below them are the Washington Wizards, Utah Jazz, and New Orleans Pelicans. The Wizards have the worst record in the East, while the Jazz and the Pelicans are the bottom 2 in the West. Those are not teams you want to be near in any category. Game preview: San Antonio Spurs at Los Angeles Lakers. The San Antonio Spurs started their 4-game winning streak after back-to-back losses to the Dallas Mavericks and Los Angeles Lakers. They've done a bulk of their winning at home but face an upcoming road stretch that will test them. They defeated the bottom-dwelling Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City in their first game of the road trip. Now, they'll get to rematch the Lakers in LA on the second game of a back-to-back. Los Angeles is coming off a blowout loss to the Phoenix Suns on Tuesday night, meaning neither team will be too rested before Wednesday's contest. The Spurs pushed the Lakers to the brink in their matchup but couldn't overcome a triple-double from LeBron James and a 40-point night from Anthony Davis. Victor Wembanyama has played well against LA and is coming off a 34-point night against the Jazz on Tuesday. The Spurs have been great defensively over the last 4 games, thanks to energy on the perimeter and Wembanyama's rim protection. San Antonio allows just 109.2 points per game, 5th in the NBA, and is 8th in defensive rating, 111.2. They'll need the defense to show up against the Lakers to extend their winning streak to 5 games. Both the Spurs and Lakers will be playing the second game of a back-to-back and traveling to Los Angeles overnight. Luckily for both teams, they were short flights away in Phoenix and Salt Lake City. Both teams played their starters into the fourth quarter as they played important NBA Cup games on Tuesday night. Wednesday's game could be sloppy, with both teams expending so much energy the night before. Whoever can outlast the other may have the advantage. Can Castle rise to the challenge again? Stefan Castle has been fantastic since entering the starting lineup. As a starter, Castle is averaging 14.3 points and 4.5 assists, while shooting 42.7% from the field and 33.3% from deep. He's played a key role in securing wins during the Spurs streak with his aggressive defense and clutch shot-making. He had a great game in his last matchup with the Lakers, with 22 points and 5 assists, while making some huge plays in the fourth quarter. The Spurs will need more of the same from him on Wednesday night. Charles Barkley rips Lakers, LeBron James for stupid Bronny James plan. The Los Angeles Lakers are chugging along nicely to start the 2024-25 season, posting a 10-6 record with Thanksgiving right around the corner. Predictably absent from the court for much of the opening season stretch has been Bronny James, the son of LeBron, who the Lakers drafted with the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA draft. After he got his moment in the sun with his father on opening night, the 20-year-old guard has played a grand total of 12 minutes and 26 seconds. His only chance for serious playing time will come in the G League. However, the Lakers have a strange plan for Bronny in the lower level. After the season kicked off for the South Bay Lakers, reports emerged the younger James would only be playing in home games when it comes to the G League. It's an odd decision and one Charles Barkley takes great issue with. Speaking on the Better Angle podcast, Barkley ripped the Lakers and LeBron for greenlighting the plan, calling it stupid and a bad look for player and franchise. This thing where he's only gonna play home games? It's stupid, Barkley said. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to the team. Can you imagine the coach of that team? You come off a road trip and there's a player you ain't seen in a week or two. And then you feel like you probably gotta play him. I don't think they're doing Bronny any favors and they just handled this thing really bad. It's a bad look for the Lakers and I honestly think, I really like everything LeBron's done, this is a bad look for him, in my opinion. It does come across as detrimental for Bronny's development. The Lakers are all in on winning games this year and everybody is of the same understanding that the younger James is not ready to contribute to winning basketball. It should go to reason, then, that LA would be invested in ensuring he gets playing time anyway with South Bay. Instead, the organization is only letting Bronny dip half a toe into the water before yanking him back so he can ride the bench until the game is far, far out of reach one way or the other. In 2 games played for the South Bay Lakers so far, James is averaging 5 points and 3 assists in 28.5 minutes per contest. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Charles Barkley? Leave your opinion in the comments.